you're not letting me escape Captain Wham and Marvel people, are you? No, I try to avoid the subject. I try not to bring any attention to the actress that plays the character. I try to pretend that they don't exist. But you guys still pull me back, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you do like my content, please like, subscribe, share. The shadow ban is a real thing, and if you guys do want to see my content, doing what these guys did and subscribing really helps. So thank you. I do appreciate that. And also, hello everyone, I am MechaRed42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. Like I said before, I try to avoid this subject and this topic because, let's face it, we don't like the character enough to really justify talking about that much. I don't think any of us do, but since this was the biggest talk of my inbox anyway, and the comments might actually surprise you guys too. I will show you guys some of the comments to this. We gotta go with this. And now, grain of salt, huge rumor site. I cannot stress enough how non-credible this site might probably be. So just take that with a huge grain of salt. Just the whole salt lick. Giant Freaking Robot says that Brie's Captain People, Wham and People will be gay in the MCU.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Yeah, what he said. Who cares? We, like, really. How does that improve the likability? How does that affect the story in any way? How does that matter? As somebody who's been known to partake in and enjoy some girl-on-girl giggity from time to time, the only way I'm going to really care is if we see Captain People and Valkyrie scissoring on screen.
Giggity.
Which we won't, because it's a Marvel movie. It doesn't matter. I don't care. What does it affect anything? These movies aren't really known for great romances. This is probably why WandaVision has fallen so flat. I don't care about their romance, nor do I even remember it being a thing, except maybe being mentioned in passing. So when you tell me this stuff, I don't care who these people are dating on screen. I don't care. How does that stop a giant purple grape ape monster from snapping everybody out of existence, or half the people? It doesn't. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't really affect anything. And let's face it, in a movie that is supposed to be general audience enough for all ages, it doesn't really belong anywhere near anything for even a Wanda and Vision sort of romance, really. And I think that's why we ignore that sort of thing. That's why, at least for me, in these sort of movies that can appeal to all ages, I don't even care. I am more concerned with another type of pussy that's going to be on screen. Thank you very much.
Meow, bitch!
No, not that pussy. That's the one. Exactly. When's Goose coming back? Is Goose coming back? Is he going to steal the movie again? Is Goose going to upstage Captain People?
I just see people, and I just play people. I didn't play Captain Marvel because I wanted to be a hero. I just wanted to be a person. And that was a big platform to play a person.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And actually, even the people in my inbox and notifications don't care about this. If you look at it, thanks for sending me this. Just basically, nobody cares. Yes, calling Rogue, time to lose this character in the MCU. And I'm the G and the LGBT, get over this shit. That's kind of where we're at. I don't care about the little pandering. It's not going to add anything to the character. I don't like the character, so I won't be watching the film she's in. Nate, no, he points out a really good point. Brie isn't gay herself unless she comes out of the closet real soon. She has a boyfriend already, even though, isn't he one of the queer eye from the straight guy guys? I don't know. I don't care. Not my business, because let's face it, I don't want to see her making out with this guy any more than, I'd probably want to see her making out with Tessa Thompson a little bit more than that guy. Let's be honest. But at the same time, I don't care, because some people, you just don't care about who they're dating, who they're sleeping with, no matter what. No matter what. It's like watching two old people. Ew. Or it's like watching two unattractive people. Or it's like watching two people you just don't want to look at. Because you don't need to have romance in every single thing. Or sexuality or orientations or whatever the word of the day is that they're using. I think the orientation's outdated now. We can't use it. Like, we couldn't spot that with her friendship in Maria Rambeau. Cool, but will they do anything with it? Full-on makeout sessions? Or will it be like most Disney things and get caught for some markets? Like the kiss in Rise of Skywalker. See, it won't even matter. It won't even matter. Just everybody, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, how brave, how stunning and brave for you. Really wouldn't care. I don't care who's gay or straight. That's not what makes me care about a superhero. That's where we're at with this. They're absolutely right. I didn't even read the article. Like I said, do we care? I don't think so. Brie Larson's quickly becoming one of the truly elite, recognizable talents in all of Hollywood. I'm sure she is.
Wank.
So stunning, so brave, so talented, multi-talented, so talented she rides in on a white horse and saves all the people in India from farmers or scientists or something. I don't remember. I had a good laugh at that movie. It was actually pretty fun, as some of these movies actually are. And that's the point of it. These movies have to be fun. They have to entertain me. They have to do something to take me out of my real life. And thank you so much for following on Twitch. If you guys do like my content and want to follow me on Twitch, I do game streams from time to time. She's leading one of the biggest, industry's biggest franchises within a franchise, and has gone from an art house name to a full-blown legit action star. It's amazing, a little bit surprising, and totally groundbreaking. And now she's set to do something we haven't seen yet in the comic book superhero world. According to insider Daniel Rickman, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel will now be repositioned as a repositioned.
Hey, baby.
Is that the one where you put her on her well basically legs in the, yeah, never mind. We're not gonna get into that. This isn't a family show. What the fuck am I kidding? No, you cannot put that word with somebody like me, who was a teenager in the 90s watching Beavis and Crapping Butthead, so don't you blame me for that one. They knew exactly what they were doing with that. They knew I would take one look at that and be completely in full Beavis and Butthead teenage boy mode with that, even though, just because, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with that? Sometimes you want to have some fun with these things. Can we see your thingies while we're at it? Sure, we'll just go right ahead. I've seen them. Nothing to look about. Don't Google that. You don't want that image in your head, because let's face it, you don't want to have to. Homer Simpson your eyeballs. We'll just put it like that. The news of Brie Larson having her Captain Marvel be a gay character isn't surprising. It's already. Not gonna say. I can't say it. You can't say it. Recently, there was a rumor that was actively planning for an openly gay character coming in this Phase 4 of films, with some speculation it could be this move. Additionally, Brie Larson was reported to have been actively campaigning for an all-female cast in the next movie. Yeah, we already talked about it. It's going to be the TNA Force, and we are going to have fun with it. We are going to catcall. We are going to wolf whistle. We are going to ask them to take off their tops, and we are going to ogle them for our amusement, because they are actresses and they should be in skimpy costumes, flaunting of their overly exaggerated and perfect bodies, and they should be something for all of us to appreciate aesthetically, like the gods chiseled before us. And And they won't do that because representation and when. Shut the fuck up, people with the re.
Are you a hippo with a substance abuse problem? Well, the Betty Ford Clinic will help you break that habit. There's no cleaning toilets here. You'll enjoy our Olympic-sized pools while you get clean all over. The Betty Ford Clinic with our new location at the Bronx Zoo. Because it's a jungle out there, and you shouldn't be stoned to have to enjoy it. Now featuring our newest facility for narcissistic former child stars struggling with their own sense of inadequacy, or whatever might ail them.
Better now, and better now. And finally, yes, the TNA Force. It's a virtue signal, that's all it is. And finally, unrelated to this character announcement, Brie Larson has recently caused some talk when hinted at being gay on her YouTube channel. Well, except for that whole boyfriend. Except for that whole boyfriend thing. The whole boyfriend business. But hey, who am I to judge? Because that tends to be where I fall anyway, and just the little bit of fun on the side from time to time. Apparently, a lot of the LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ communities have a problem with in the first place. If, you present as straight, so they'll cancel her butt before, you can get her in the costume for it. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna cancel her before you can get her in the costume for it. This will be one of the first Marvel Cinematic Universe openly gay characters. Who cares? Though it for sure won't be the last. There are already rumors of storylines of the upcoming Eternals. Who the fuck? No, nobody cares about the Eternals. Character of Pastos and Hercules, who are both gay in the comic book pages. Do we get to see it? Do we want to? I mean, I prefer watching the two chicks, but we can be equal opportunity things. I'll just go and do something. I'll play with my Doge stock, which is skyrocketing, by the way. So. That movie is due out in just about a week on February 12th. What, this year? This year? Are they still coming out with the Eternals? That can't be. I haven't seen anything about the Eternals. Oh, was this one written? When was this written? 23 hours ago. Is this one of those pre-Prime the Well sort of articles that they put out? Because I have good suspicion that a lot of these articles are pre-written. Like they have this plan of, we're going to have this controversy at this time, and they didn't anticipate a lot of people like me speaking up and saying, we're not just a bunch of Vistaphobes. What are you talking about? We didn't like this because of XYZ, not because of whatever crap that you made up in the article. Wow, this is odd. That movie is due out in just about a week. February 12th, and the number of possibilities. As well as now the X-Men are coming into the fold. This is just a PR thing that they pre-programmed and they let loose in the world accidentally without bothering to proofread. And is this even a real person? I wonder, is this one of those CIA propaganda articles we were hearing so much about, that they just have somebody just sign their name to and they didn't even bother? This was probably written a couple of years back. This is why I say, who wrote this? We've had all these articles before, but the fact that they went to all the trouble to look at these gay characters in the Eternals, gay, without even doing a quick Google search about the release date. You just go to their main page, and you see right here, it was pushed back to November. You go into their main homepage. These people don't even give a crap. I mean, obviously we haven't had any marketing or advertising for the Eternals because, let's face it, who really cares about the Eternals? But if you just go to Marvel's homepage on the Eternals, it's been pushed back. You've got a clock, you've got a countdown. So that's why I'm wondering if this is even somebody who's just trying to run with this little narrative and this agenda just so that they can call us all a bunch of Vistaphobes. Because you know darn well, my voice isn't going to be heard nearly as much as I think I would like it, because, let's face it, I go against their narrative. So, and of course, the obligatory...
Proofread your shit!
Yeah, proofread your shit. Know when your release dates are if you're name dropping your giant Eternals movie. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. The Eternals isn't coming out next week, is it? If it is, then I've been living under a rock. But then again, last year was 2020, so I have an excuse. I am Becca42, and I'll see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!